This story takes place a few years ago. I was just turning 13 and my parents had signed me up for a summer program called the Boys and Girls Club. And this is normal for me. See, every year my parents signed me up for a summer program to keep me occupied during the summer so they can go on their daily lives without the interruptions from the disease that came out of my mother's womb. So during the day I go to the club and it lasts from a basic school day, then I come home at like 5 or 6. And this happens throughout the whole summer until school starts again. And I repeat this process every summer, but as I said, I was turning 13 this summer, and the club that I was going to separated the kids into age group. The first group was from 5 to 12 years old, and the second group went from 13 to 18, so this separates the teens from the younger kids, so there's no incidents from the older kids and little kids. So with the two age groups, I was put into the teenage group since my birthday happened to fall on the day the camp opened. And since I'm in the teenage group, we get special access to different activities outside of the club. All we had to do was sign up for it. So when I'm past my sign up sheet, I take a look and there it is, construction. No, wait, that's not what was on the script. Hold up. Oh yeah, and there it is, 3D printing. So I immediately picked 3D printing. I don't even take time to look at anything else. For all I know, there could have been a gaming club and I would have never known. But the reason I chose 3D printing so fast was because I was hard as a rock. Wait, wrong thing, hold on. Oh yeah, a 3D printing fanatic. I mean, I watched so many videos on 3D printing, I could have told you the whole process without having ever touched one. See, my time at the school usually consisted of YouTube, food, and sleep, so I had access to all the 3D printing videos I could find. My search history was overloaded with 3D printing, so when I see I have a chance at something I love watching, I took it. And the activities that we could pick lasted throughout the whole club. So the next day the bus arrives to pick all the participants up and take us to the elementary school where the place is located. So when we get to the school, we walk around to the front, we go in and we go all the way to the back of the school. And we turn into this empty hallway. There's like 3 or 4 classrooms at the end of the hallway. We get to the classroom and it's this big classroom with pool tables, computers, a lounge area, fighting robots, Rubik's Cubes, and I mean, they had more things than Amazon and they got things from A through Z.
I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing to all the people who just heard that joke, because that hurt me, and I'm the one that made the audio. See, I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, continue on.
So we go over the ground rules like don't run the machines too fast, don't run the computers too long, don't run at all. Anything that had to do with run, we went over that. And then he lets us do our thing. And for a few hours, we just sit there like gnomes on the lawn, but then we eventually start moving. And my friend who had been there before started making a lot of different keychains, which from my perspective was suspect. So I was curious about what she needed them for. So I slid up to her, I was like, yo, what's up with the keychains? And she's like, oh yeah, I take orders from different people and make them what they want for some cash. And I thought that was a pretty clever idea. See, most people, including me, came here for the intention of making things for themselves. But why would you do that when you could instead be making a profit off it? So I asked her, can I join up with her because I really like your idea? And like the good friend she is, she said yes. So my mind goes immediately into panic mode. I never thought I would get this far. I expected to get shut down faster than I do in Brawlhalla. So I take a second, then a minute, then an hour, and by this time we're already heading back, and then it hits me. Instead of making keychains, I can make other things like figures for people and double the price. So I get back and I go around asking people if they would like me to make them something for $3, because my thought process was if it took me under 2 hours, I would make it for $1.50. But if it was over 2 hours, it was $3, so double the price. So I started taking orders, and then the next day I began making the orders. And I did this till the club ended. And at the end of the summer, I made enough money to do absolutely nothing. I had only made like $40 because not too many people had wanted or had the money for small things like that. So for me to make even that much was a surprise. Plus, since I couldn't push the machines too fast, we had to wait longer. So I couldn't take but so many people anyway. But even after all of that, I still managed to make $40, which for my age was really good. But of course, I spent that money faster than weeds growing within days. I went from $40 to $1. But in the long run, that was my first real money maker. And maybe if I had expanded who I sold these things to, I could have actually made a lot more money. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching all the way through, and I plan on getting back to making videos every other week or so. So stay tuned. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.
Look, I'm finally free. The weather's expanded, I open my wings. I'm finally free. Thank you, NFS, now that I can be me. I'm finally free. So talk, tryna get it on track. I'ma vibe out if I want to. Might chase a dream if I want to. If you holding me back, that's the reason I choose to keep hush on the way I've been making moves. Never understood what I saw in you. The way you choose sides like a coin flip. You turn your tail to the heads and continue to run. It's unlike you to flee and dip. Cloud of assumptions surround me and nothing is bringing me back to the plane that you're on. You nitpick these verses about details on women that only exist in the stories of song. 24/7, I'm always beside you. Your trust isn't real cause the shit you went through. I'm not these niggas. If you wanna lead, don't project that I'm them so you have an excuse. Lo and behold, I woke up with a smile knowing I didn't have to put up with your shit. I break from the track you became was the moment I needed to finally feel I should quit.